how should I think as an American about vaccines and whether they are good or not? Because there's crackpots and cranks everywhere, including at the heights of the medical establishment, it appears.
That's a tough question, right? So let's just stick for right now with the COVID vaccines, right? So that if there had been an open discussion allowed around it, that it would have been very clear, I think, to most doctors and most parents that the benefit of the vaccine for the COVID vaccine for young people, especially children, was very, very small. Why? Because the mortality risk of dying from COVID for children was very, very small. So it's you reduce a small mortality risk to an even smaller mortality risk, you're not getting very much benefit. That is enough to say that any possibility of side effects in that group would lead you to say don't use that product in that group. In fact, Martin Kulldorff and I wrote an op-ed in The Hill, I think, in April of 2021, recommending against younger people taking the vaccine for that, with exactly that reasoning. There were evidence coming out already around then that young men especially got high rates of myocarditis, in heart inflammation, when they took the vaccine, with the COVID vaccine. And so the question then is what benefit is there to my child from taking it? That's the first question.
Yeah.
Like if it's potentially large, then you want to consider it. If it's not potentially large, then you want to be more careful about it. The flip side for the older population, there's a much higher risk of dying, and you're reducing the risk of getting sick with the disease. You're probably you have a much wider range of like how much benefit there could be, and you're going to be willing to allow there to be. I should speak for myself personally. If I'm going to gain a lot of benefit and expectation, and I'm going to be willing to take some risk, I'm going to allow there to be some potential harms, especially if they're low risk, low probability, and I'll still take the thing because I expect to have more benefit than harm, right? So that's the base of the recommendation for older people to take the vaccine. If somebody tells you that there's a uniform risk, and you know there's not a uniform risk, if somebody exaggerates to you the nature of the risk, on either side, taking the vaccine or not taking the vaccine, and you can get a sense of like, are they alarmist? Are they reasonable? Are they balanced? Are they accounting for other people disagreeing with them? What do they have to say about the people that disagree with them? Then you should be very careful about believing them about the nature of the risk that they're trying to evaluate for you. Second, I don't think that you, as a parent, I mean, I do think that there's it's very difficult.